Learned a young Minnesota woman killed in a crash in Florida was not wearing a seatbelt.
Happened on I-75 Tuesday. It's what's known as Alligator Alley. Aerial video shows the devastation after a pickup truck rear-ended a van carrying 15 people, all of them from Minnesota. Jennifer Mayerly reports it happened on the way back from a Twins spring training game.
The scene spread out across I-75 in Broward County, Florida. A horrific crash that claimed the life of 21-year-old Lauren Van Rees.
Anybody would be fortunate enough to know her, to be friends with her, because she truly was she lit up the room.
According to the Florida Highway Patrol, a truck struck the passenger van 15 Minnesotans were traveling in. Both vehicles hit the median. The van flipped, then rolled several times and landed on the other side of the highway. Passengers in the van who were there to watch Twins spring training ranged in age from 4 to 69. All were injured, some of them critically. Officers charged the driver of the truck, Nisbani Garcias, with DUI manslaughter, multiple counts of DUI serious bodily injury, among other charges. 4 hours after the crash, a report lists his blood alcohol level at .182.
There's a lot.
Friend Mariana Martinez is trying to grasp how what should have been a fun-filled trip for Lauren, her mom, and their family and friends ended so tragically.
The last time I saw her, I can't believe that was the last time I saw her.
And she's thinking of everyone else who was injured.
I have thoughts and prayers going, and I just hope you guys get through it and you have a whole community next to you.
Jennifer Mayerly, WCCO 4 News.
Lauren's mom has been upgraded to fair condition, so has another passenger. The Minnesotan who was driving the van was released from the hospital. We are still waiting for information on the others.
We've learned how a man died at the Eel Pout Festival last month in his fish house. Deputies say 21-year-old Samuel Schooley died of accidental carbon monoxide poisoning. Friends found him unresponsive in his fish house on Leech Lake the morning of February 25th. Shortly after his death, family members told us they suspected carbon monoxide poisoning, but the Cass County Sheriff officially confirmed it yesterday.
Minnesota lawmakers are crafting new legislation to address the use of fake service animals.
And when people misrepresent their animals, they damage their reputation and acceptance, which is an important piece, of valid service animals, and diminish people with disabilities who truly need them.
Right now, there are no laws against their use. The issue was brought up in the House Public Safety Committee yesterday. The legislation introduced would make impersonating a person with a disability and using a fake service animal illegal. First offense would be a petty misdemeanor and a $100 fine. Second offense would be a misdemeanor. This legislation would not apply to airlines because they have their own rules. Police can enforce the potential law by asking someone with an invisible disability 2 ADA-approved questions. Is this a service animal required because of a disability? And what work or tasks is the animal trained to perform? 20 states already have similar service dog laws.
There could soon be a new candidate for the U.S. Senate seat vacated by Al Franken. Richard Painter was President George W. Bush's chief ethics attorney. Now out of politics, the former professor made national headlines after joining a lawsuit against President Trump for maintaining his international hotel business while in office. Speaking yesterday, Painter said it's time to take back our government from corruption and money.
If I choose to enter this race, it will be to fix the problem of corruption in our government at the federal level, where it is the worst, and reaching into the states where we have seen campaign finance corrupt state government across the country.
Painter did not officially launch a Senate campaign, but will instead launch an exploratory campaign to fill Al Franken's Senate seat. Tina Smith holds that seat now, and she says she will run for re-election. Painter said if he does run, he has not decided for which party. Target Field will be home to more than just baseball again this summer.
Minnesota Twins have announced another big concert.
Shake it for the young folks sitting in the honky tonk, for the rednecks are rocking till the break of dawn, for the DJ spinning that country song. Come on, come on, come on. Shake it for the birds.
Country superstar Luke Bryan will perform at the outdoor ballpark on July 21st. He'll be performing with Sam Hunt. Luke Bryan's had a number of shows here in the Twin Cities. One of the first big ones at US Bank Stadium was Luke. It's the second show there, I think. He also played TCF XL. She's been everywhere here. Very, very popular here. Tickets go on sale next Friday at 10 in the morning. Twins have announced a string of major concerts at the ballpark this summer. It's not only country. Jimmy Buffett and the Eagles will play there on Saturday, June 30th. Def Leppard and Cheap Trick on July 27th. And then the Zac Brown Band will be there on Friday, August 10th.
The Zac Brown Band has played at Target Field, I believe, before.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to go to a summer concert there. I think it would just be the most amazing venue.
Oh, so fun. And just to have a giant crowd like that outdoors, perfect.
Can't